I've vegetable gardened since I was 5 years old. I literally grew up on this farm.
We started this business as a result of Karen wanting to be the next generation on the farm, and we quickly realized that we weren't going to be able to make a living off of 350 acres grain farming. So we put up a greenhouse and grew potted herbs on the side to see if that wouldn't work. Well, it very quickly took off.
When you are growing plants, you can basically go two ways. You can be huge and sell a whole bunch of plants at a cheap price, and you produce them quickly. Or you can be smaller and be careful, charge a little bit more because you're putting more time and attention and knowledge into it. We chose the latter.
What makes us unique is we grow over 900 different varieties of herbs, miniatures, and vegetable transplants. We have an outrageous variety of plants.
We have lost count.
We have 23 different varieties of rosemary. We have 26 different varieties of basil. A lot of people are really surprised by the variety that we have here.
For instance, here I have a golden lemon thyme, and it truly is very lemony. I have a lavender thyme. Now, you would think that lavender would probably not be a good thing with roasted or savory dishes. However, I will take a pan of roasted vegetables and I will sprinkle actual lavender blossoms onto it and cook it, and it's a wonderful extra flavor. So when you combine lavender and thyme in this plant, it's extra special, and it puts up with that heat. I even have a rose-scented thyme, so this is something that would be on the sweeter side. This is something that you could add to cupcakes or more sweet things. Italian oregano thyme, just like the lavender thyme. This is another double herb, so we have oregano and we have thyme in this one. And my favorite of all is this Provençal or Provençal thyme. It's a really strong flavor, and you can smell that strong flavor as well. When you cook with herbs a lot, you seem to need more and stronger flavors. So the ones that I tend to go towards are the ones that are really strong in flavor.
Some of the other unusual herbs that we grow from around the world are like culantro. Culantro is a very similar flavor to cilantro, but it grows throughout the summer. It doesn't bolt.
Oregano has many flavors as well. This is hot and spicy oregano, and it does have a kick to it. This is Cuban oregano. They're not related at all, but when Martha Stewart wants oregano in her dishes, she goes for this variegated Cuban oregano.
We grow a root beer plant. It smells like sassafras and tastes like root beer. It's an amazing little plant.
Root beer plant is something that you'd use maybe for a main dish. You take this leaf, you wrap it over some type of stuffing that you would use perhaps in peppers, stuffing peppers, perhaps rice, beans, sausage. Roll that up, steam it, take it out, cool it, and you can slice right through it and enjoy a savory Spanish-influenced dish.
One of the things we really enjoy doing here is being part of the preservation of different varieties, not only in seeds, but also in the different cultivar and the cuttings. A lot of these herbs have been grown for thousands of years. Things like French tarragon doesn't make seed. All of the French tarragon that's grown around in the world all comes from that one plant that somebody found in Europe, and cuttings have been taken on that and spread around the world. It all came from one single plant. And that's kind of neat to carry on that tradition for the future generations.
We started out with the cooking herbs. Maybe that's our German heritage. We have to be practical. We can't just grow a plant to look at it. So we started out with that. And then every year, for our own interest, because we are collectors, we added a different selection. So one year we did butterfly gardens, and one year we did cottage. Well, one year we did fairy miniature plants that grow slowly. And that just took off.
Where we find fairy gardening and miniature landscaping really valuable is for elderly people. You can do full landscaping, even in a wheelchair, on a tabletop. It gives that older generation an opportunity to pass their love of gardening, their love of plants, on to the next generation. In 15, 20 minutes, you can start and finish a fairy garden with a child. And then after that, then they learn the responsibility of watering it, taking care of it, and it's a lot of fun to open up a whole new world to them, for them to create new creations. The other thing that we specialize in is very rare plants that you cannot find anywhere else. We have 12 of the world's smallest plants. The world's smallest violet, the world's smallest birch, the world's smallest elm. So we have extremely rare plants that nobody else finds anywhere else in the country.
Mulberry Creek is a certified organic farm because it's right in our backyard. There's a lot of customers that know of our kids because we backpacked them all the time in here, and then when they got older, they played in the stones. So we knew that we always wanted to be certified organic. I grew up on this farm. The earth has always been very important to me, and taking care of it is just as important. I can't imagine doing anything else than what I do.
We certainly aren't getting wealthy off of it, but we are on 350 acres making a living off of it. And that's difficult to do in farming today.